game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Doncic. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Booker with it. Picked up by James. Richards with a screen. For three, Durant. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Booker. Doncic, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Durant. And the Suns miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys, you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now the Lakers moving it up. He buries it from three. James has got 7.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
First team foul.
Outside O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Good chance here for Booker. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Offensive board. Kicks it to Doncic.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range, Durant pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:53 left in the first quarter. Durant inside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
The Lakers with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
3-point.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Doncic. Count it.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
It's Durant with a drive. Pass to Booker. Screen by O'Neal. It's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Finished off the break.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, look, he feeds it.
To the paint. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Nice move. And the layup is good.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Doncic's shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Suns trail by 6. to Durant. Booker looking around to the inside. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead.
9.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. A shot from the high post. Second chance shot. And the basket by Plumlee.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Now, here is James. Vanderbilt inside. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Pulls up. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I like the balance of that shot. Beal nailing a pull-up. Those are not easy.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Pass to O'Neal. Jones from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 4. James with the ball. He's got 9. Phoenix grabs the miss. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Up and in on the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Suns trail by 6. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Booker. It's Beal on the wing. And here's Booker. Takes a 13-footer. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. No good there, off the double clutch. Los Angeles leading by 6. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
And the Lakers with possession here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
Look, the coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Second team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Right side Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The Lakers lead by 10. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to James. Misses the three. Can they get it? That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 5.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Left side Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Doncic outside. Four on the clock. Puts up a three. Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 8. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Goes up at the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
KD gets a step. Can't get it to fall. Here's Doncic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Los Angeles ball.
The steal. Here's Richards. Still without a bucket. Outside Durant. And Reeves pulls it down.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Up top, Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Richards. Over Vanderbilt. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Lakers lead by 8. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And stolen by Booker. Outside Durant. Back to Dunn. It's picked off. And here's Reeves outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Your Lakers, make some noise.
Suns trail by 11. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
And there's the lob. The Suns clear it.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The slashing ability of Booker. Wow.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Now Doncic. 6 points for him. Shoots over Booker. Look at Doncic going to work. So tough to handle inside.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention, makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Durant with the bucket.
This goes to
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
substitution on the court.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Devin Booker.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bull. Lets it fly. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Beal's shot is good.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Beal outside. Back to Durant. Finney Smith pulls it in. So it's Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Connect missing. Suns trail by 5. Left side Durant. It's deflected.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
It remains Los Angeles ball.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. change it up. Right side Reeves. Pass to James. Lots of room. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 5. Left side Durant. There's a screen. 4 seconds left. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. It's still anybody. Game as we reach the end of 3. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the
35. It's the 4th.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Lakers lead by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Suns ball.
Now here's Booker. Beal outside. Pass to Dunn. Inside. Uncovered. And it's Phoenix with another.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. To take the lead. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. At the arc. KD drains it. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And it's Phoenix with another.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
And there's James from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Durant. Five on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beal's shot is off. The Lakers trail. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Pass to Durant. Beal outside. Durant with it. Good work defensively by James.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Luka! Get off me!
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And there's a 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Knocked away. It's stolen by Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant with it. Now Doncic defending. Bold.
2 minutes remain in this ballgame.
Back to Durant. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. Bowl, no good. The Lakers lead by 3. Here comes Luka. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
What energy on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Here's Booker. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Back to Dunn. From the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. 1:05 left to play in the 4th. Outside for Booker. There's a screen by Bull to win the drought. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Doncic outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His third personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 11.
41 seconds left to the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the level of activity this team just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort. Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
His fourth personal foul.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. The Suns. They're trailing by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
It's Booker on the wing. The kick to Durant. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Reeves outside. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Rich